Guys, they did it. Bungie finally did it. Scout rifles aren't garbage anymore. The dark era of DMT being the only usable scout rifle by default is over. We can move on. The sun has risen. It's a new day. And god damn it, it's a good one. Scout rifles are so good, even my dog is happy. Known fact, my dog Ellie is a scout rifle main. And if you don't leave a like on this video right now, my pup will find you and run your fucking pockets, okay? So if you don't want that to happen, like the video right now. And comment and subscribe.
Okay, enough goofing around. I called off my dog. You're safe for now. We got a lot to talk about today, though, because really, this has been one of the most refreshing sandbox updates in quite a while. I mean, we went from basically scout rifles being utterly useless outside of DMT and rapid fires to now basically everything except the 200 RPM archetype of class is usable in some way and at a high level. There is a rewarding, meaningful playstyle behind the 150 RPM, the 180 RPM, the DMTs, and the rapid fires. They all have great trade-offs, they all have great uses, and most of all, they now feel good to play with. And we got here through an unbelievably simple change. It was only a minor adjustment to precision and body shot damage for the 150 RPM and 180 RPM archetypes for them to go from useless to actually feeling worth your time to invest in. And that's awesome, we love to see that. The big thing here is consistency, ease of use, and forgiveness. Previously, the body shot time to kill was AAAAAH! And now it's actually somewhat meaningful. You're not going to feel totally worthless if you miss your crits with these archetypes now. And that's a big deal. On top of that, they went from barely using damage boosts to now being utterly amazing with damage boosts. I'm sure you've seen the clips of like 180s, like the Hung Jury with box breathing, or Vision of Confluence with kill clip. The big ones we're talking about today, we're going to focus on the 150 RPM high impact scout rifles to start off with the Polaris Lance, the Jade Rabbit, and the King, my new favorite weapon in the game, the Transfiguration for the Last Wish raid, which might be one of the most unique, high skill gap weapons in the history of Destiny. So let's just tear right into it. And we're going to start off this video by talking about the Transfiguration, as there's just so much to dig into with this scout rifle. First and foremost, right out the gate, if you want to get this scout rifle this week, the Dreaming City Last Wish is the farmable raid. Get up with the boys, get on LFG, farm Callie, the first boss. It should take you about 3 to 5 minutes, even with a brain dead group to do it. You can farm every single drop from Last Wish, including the scout rifle. The big thing to go for here is a perk set that is only available on this weapon and Kindled Orchid in the entire game, and that's Kill Clip Rampage. Kill Clip Rampage on a 150 scout is disgusting. This makes this thing a ridiculous, legendary DMT that 2 taps after 1 kill, supports its damage perks with Rampage on the back end, allows you to chain your 2 taps, and continue running terrain on everybody that's in the game. And the cool part is that it's balanced, because it's extremely hard to use. You have no supporting perks. You're relying on your precision with this gun to get your kills, stack your damage boosts, and then start hitting those crispy, buttery, beautiful 2 taps. Now previously, you needed both Kill Clip and Rampage to 2 tap. That is no longer the case. Now with Kill Clip by itself, I believe it's a resilience cutoff, but you can get that 2 tap with just Kill Clip. However, what Rampage is doing is when you stack those damage boosts, you now 2 tap all resiliences and have no worrying in that regard. And it's all gonna start working together. You get your first kill, you activate Kill Clip and Rampage, you get your 2 taps, you now have Rampage 2 and the back end of your Kill Clip. This means you're now overkilling your damage. And if you get another kill and get up to Rampage times 3, 1, your Kill Clip is going to run out, you can refresh it, but even if you don't and you continue engaging, your Rampage stacks are high enough to 2 tap by themselves. So there's an immense amount of synergy here where both damage perks are supporting each other. This weapon, simply put, is one of the highest skill gap weapons I've ever used. It's right up there with Forerunner, where it demands perfect precision from you until you get your damage boost. You need to get your kills, You need to hit your crits, and you need to continue hitting those crits to chain your damage boosts. There's no supporting perks. There's no surplus. No distractions. No explosive payload to throw off snipes. It's all about you, your positioning, and your ability to click heads. Yes, you have high range, good aim assist for the archetype, decent zoom, perfect recoil direction if you have something like Arrowhead Break. But it is still incredibly reliant on you and no one else, and it's so rewarding. This weapon is fantastic. I highly recommend you seek it out. It is by far my favorite weapon in the game right now, and I can't say enough good things about it. I could make my whole video right now on just Transfiguration. It could just be me sitting here, beating my meat continuously over how much I like this thing. But I don't want to do that to you. We're going to move on, and let's start talking about the exotic counterparts. Moving on, the close number 2 for best 150 scout in the game right now is Polaris Lance. Polaris Lance, I'm going to describe it this way. What they did with the damage boosts has resulted in Polaris Lance basically being an exotic version of old Not Forgotten. Once you get that perfect 5th shot, you can take that perfect 5th into another engagement and 2-tap someone. Straight up. No damage boost. The perfect 5th plus your next follow-up shot will kill. And that is unbelievable. Because you can 3-tap someone, you know, out of your 3 out of 5 necessary for the big bullet, and just go bang bang, and now you've gotten your kill. That is incredible. It's so weird. We discovered this kind of by accident, but this now creates huge potential for how you manage your shots here to chain huge multi-kills. And outside of that, the perfect 5th plus Firefly plus all the explosive rounds going on, you're dealing so much AoE chip damage that you are just a lane menace. Snipers hate dealing with Polaris Lance. That's why it's always been kind of this niche weapon that you sometimes see in the meta. But now that the precisions are much more forgiving, you can actually hit your body shots and not feel like a piece of garbage. Polaris Lance enters into its own as an incredible scout rifle and something that you should be fearing in your games. One last note though, I almost forgot to put this in my excitement. Keep in mind the 2-tap is going to be like a burnout. So if they have healing grenades or classy restoration, you might not get that 2-tap all the time. But you still will catch people out, and you're going to be doing a lot of AoE chip anyway, you're still going to get this pretty frequently. And once we get out of this classy restoration meta, next season when that mod goes away, you're really only going to have to worry about healing grenades or rifts. So while people are messing around with ARC 3.0, this goes way up in value. Alright, and the last scout rifle we're going to talk about in this video for today, the king of consistency, the best exotic from D1, fight me, I will die on this hill, the Jade Rabbit. Jade Rabbit, out of all of these, may not have the cool lethality without abusing damage boosts from like Bubble or Charge with Light, but what it does have is the best ease of use and the best dueling in the game for these scout rifles. It's got lowest in class zoom, 100 recoil direction, 100 aim assist, 85 stability, 85 range, high caliber rounds, and now with the damage reshuffle, Fate of All Fools finally works like it did in Destiny 1, allowing you to 1 body, 2 crit consistently with Jade Rabbit. The sculpt highlights people, it's pink, the ornament makes it pink. I love pink, I love Jade Rabbit, and thank almighty Christ that they finally unshackled this thing and let it 2 crit 1 body at base, just like it always did in Destiny 1. It never made sense. That was the only reason to use this scout rifle. Its perk has been useless for 4 years. You know, I identify with Jade Rabbit on a spiritual level because I too feel that level of mediocrity. Alright? And now, Jade Rabbit has been freed. My mans has been saved. Free Jade Rabbit. They did it. And now it's usable. You'll get a damage boost from like Bubble or Charger's Lane. And you can 2-tap. It's amazing! Jade Rabbit's back! It's actually good! Unlike Mida, piece of shit Mida we talked about a few weeks ago. You know, fuck Mida, all my homies hate Mida, it can stay in the trash. It is Jade Rabbit's time, goddammit! Oh, I really like Transfiguration. And Transfiguration is the scout rifle I'm going to use the most. But it definitely makes me rock hard that Jade Rabbit is finally usable again. Whew, it was a rapid fire video today, and we're not even done. There's an entire other archetype of scout rifle we need to talk about, and that's going to be in an upcoming video. And boy, are things going to get super spicy when we start talking 180s. So stick around, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more. We got a lot to talk about in this brand new sandbox. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've tried the 150 Scouts lately. Give them a shot. I think the 150 Scouts firmly replaced Dead Man's Tale in the game. and I think they're super worth your time if you're a Scout enthusiast. So give it a shot, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!